am the Berserker Blothar of the immortal shock rock kings of the universe, GWAR. And we're coming. We're going to play the Good Things Festival. Good things in Australia. I think that's what they call it. Good things. Yeah, it's good things. Yeah.
It's good things indeed. Thanks for joining us today, brother. Pleasure to speak with you.
Yeah, man.
So as you say, GWAR have just been announced as part of this year's Good Things Festival, which kicks off in Melbourne on December the 5th, then hits Sydney and Brisbane over consecutive days. That's pretty close to Christmas, mate. Are you going to be bringing a sack full of goodies with you for the kiddies?
Well, mostly when it comes to Christmas, we don't really hand out gifts as much as we take them. As GWAR is sort of keeping alive that horrible tradition that the Dutch have of Black Pete. Can you believe that they did that? Who do these people think they are? Absolutely racist. I will tell you, but seriously, I mean, that's what we do. We kidnap children and we stuff them into stockings and we turn them into coal and all of that stuff. And then we, run off with them to Morocco or something like that. But yeah, GWAR's not big on Christmas. We are friends with Krampus, though. He's a buddy.
Of course. Well, do me a favor. If you happen to come across my kids and you kidnap them, don't worry about returning them, okay? Just take them.
No, I know. That's right. That's what they always say. Australian kids, nobody wants them back.
Now, Good Things has a pretty diverse lineup this year, mate, with yourselves. There's Tool, Weezer, Garbage, Machine Head, Refuse. There's a lot of different sorts of bands playing, but what's your opinion on festivals? Should they have a wide range of music and genres, or are you more of a traditionalist and think it should be brutal start to finish?
No, I have always liked, look, I don't know what happened to the world. It used to be, especially in punk rock, right? Like you go in the old days, by the old days, I mean, the 80s, the 90s, like you'd go see the Butthole Surfers, you'd go see GWAR, you'd go see, I don't know, Love and Rockets, whatever, right? And nobody thought anything of it. It's not like, oh, everything's so different. It's got to all be the same. I love that. I love it when it's just good, underground, alternative-ish, although now it's, I don't know, it's hard to even say what the hell it is. But, I mean, a band like Tool's definitely kept it real, Machine Head, Weezer, all these bands. It's going to be great. I love having a wide range of bands. I mean, keeps me interested anyway.
It's fair to say, though, mate, that GWAR are going to be the most out there and reckless and cool-looking band at the whole festival, mate. Do you think the Australian crowds or the people at Good Things are ready for what GWAR's going to deliver?
I don't know. I mean, they loved it last time that the band went down there, and Odorous. We took a swipe at Tony Abbott. Everybody got all upset, boo-hoo. But I don't even know what's going on politically in Australia now. We've been very good. We've got our own problems here to worry about. Yeah, and so we're kind of not paying attention. But I think Australians, English-speaking people, they're going to love GWAR. GWAR is a band that is funny. That's the difference. All right, and let me be clear about that. You go see a heavy metal band, I don't know, you don't go see a lot of heavy metal bands, and everybody that you look at is smiling, they're laughing, they're having a good time, they can't believe what they're seeing, they feel inspired to go do something creative themselves. That's what GWAR is. That is what GWAR is.
Yeah. I think
what the hell.
One of the best things about festivals, mate, is that people get the chance to see bands they might not otherwise go and check out. So, say someone's going to Good Things and they don't know too much about GWAR, what 3 songs of yours should they listen to in order to get to know the band a bit better?
Hey, I think the newest one, Lot Lizard, is a good place to start. Lot Lizard, go back and check out This Toilet Earth, the song, GWAR, great tune. And, those are 2 that I would recommend. And maybe Salaminizer or Maggots Are Falling Like Rain, one of the classics.
No worries. Your costumes are awesome, mate, but they also look very hot. So has anyone warned you that the average December temperature in Brisbane is 30 degrees Fahrenheit, or oh, sorry, 30 degrees or 86 Fahrenheit? Like, you might want to throw in a
Yeah,
couple
well, I mean,
of stage fans.
it's okay, man. We've played the surface of the sun. We can handle this. Trust me. There's no way. 86 is nothing. We played Phoenix, Arizona in the middle of the summertime, 118 degrees on the Warp Tour. Yeah, we can handle it. Don't worry. Although we do keep getting older, which sucks. But and I've noticed that, the Warp Tour we did, I guess, I don't know, 10 years ago, something like that. And now we go out and it definitely it helps to have a shorter set, but we have a shorter.
Now, GWAR and each member have a backstory that explains the costumes and the concepts in more detail. So, again, for those who might not know too much about the band but want to find out before they come to good things, where's the best place to go and catch up on the backstory?
GWAR.net. You can find all the lore right there.
Mm-hmm.
And I will remind you that GWAR was a band that had lore when bands didn't have lore. Now all of a sudden everybody's got lore. Like that lore is actually a thing that people are saying. You know what? Go screw yourselves. We've got lore. We've always had lore.
The kings of lore.
Yeah. And Australians love lore. Look at it. It's a country of nothing but bullshitters. I know that for a fact. I love it. I love how Australians manage to, my child speaks with an Australian accent because of that damn Bluey show.
Got a lot to answer for, hasn't it?
I love it though. She really does. She's quite good at it.
Did you know that Bluey's actually a girl?
Yeah, she knows.
Not that it matters. Not that it matters. But my daughter pointed
No.
out to me the other day, and I just always assumed it was a boy dog.
No. Yeah, Bluey's a girl. Bluey and Bingo. Oh, I know the whole script. Look, I know them all. Bluey, Bingo, Mackenzie, you name it.
See if we can get him to make a guest appearance on stage with you while you're out here.
Well, I think that Bandit is an old rock and roll singer, so
never know. Never know.
You kidding me? I might actually be cool to my kid if I could.
You don't want that to happen, mate.
Yeah.
They hang around if they think you're cool. Now, GWAR released your latest album, The Return of GWAR, back on July the 25th, mate. Like, I know it hasn't been that long, but how's the response been for it?
Oh, it's been great. People love it, and it's wild metal punk extravaganza, man. It's fast stuff. We've got a new guitar player, Grodius. He's contributing a lot, and it's a fun song to sing. I'm talking about the actual song, Lot Lizard, but then the other two ones they're a lot of fun too. We haven't played them live yet, so not sure how that's going to go, but I'm sure it'll be fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's got a comic with it. It's got a whole story, and GWAR has a rich tradition with underground comics. We've always been that's been a big part of what we do is comics. So having a comic book and some music that goes with it that's kind of the way we want to do things from now on.
Yeah. Run us through that concept a bit more, mate, and your ideas behind it, because the album was part studio, part live, and conceptually based with the comic, as you say. So what was the thought process behind doing that?
Well, I mean, we wanted to, we'd been out. One thing really is just that the band has been sounding so good live. Really the best that it sounded in years. And we wanted to capture that. And we had a set where we did some cool stuff. And GWAR, there's a lot, GWAR, it's not just a metal band. It's not just it's a theatrical performance. And there's a lot of improv that goes on. So not really stand-up comedy, but skit improv type stuff. We wanted to include some of that and the feeling of what a live show is like now with GWAR. And we wanted to, the story is really just based on a train wreck, which sort of symbolizes GWAR too, right? It's a circus train that's on the road full of freaks, and they have a seance, some kind of weird mystical thing, and they summon this big dinosaur that's just given birth to a little egg, and we hit her, we kill her, she's dead. we wind up with this egg that we've got to take care of. So it's kind of like a crappy version of Dumbo or something like that. And you remember how heart-wrenching that was? Nobody should have been required to watch Dumbo. Let me tell you something. Least of all children.
Especially children.
yeah, horrible. But so it's sort of that. And then, GWAR being a young person, he doesn't know shit because that's what young people know. Jack shit, nothing. You hear me? And they screw everything up. And so he takes a pot shot at his parents. He figures he's going to go out and blow truckers for a living and be a lot lizard. There's no manual for parenting. I wish there was, because I would, I don't know how to do it right. I'll tell you.
GWAR. Up as we go along, brother.
Oh yeah. Endlessly disappointing. But, what do? You got to love them through it all.
Apparently so. Now that album also marks the 40th anniversary of GWAR, bro. Like, that's not a bad effort for a band dubbed the Scumbags of the Universe. Well done.
Scumbags. Scumdog, ding dong.
No, I like Scumbags. I don't like calling anyone.
Scumbags is better. Scumbags is better. You're right. Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. It is a long time. Lordy, look who's 40. It's ugly old GWAR. And we're trying to make it. Like to meet somebody at the Christmas party, if you know what I'm talking about.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Yeah, a little kiss, a little scene too, something proper.
Now, before I let you go, brother, I've started a new segment called Photo Bombs. So I basically trolled your social media. And I've come up with a few photos I want to ask a bit more about. Like, we spoke briefly about your stage show before, but this is what Australians can expect, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, that's it.
Lots of blood.
Yeah, that's right. A lot of sort of indeterminate gendered beings squirming around. Looks like they've all got scabies and herpes and I don't know. And then us just spraying stuff. Yeah, that's what we do. We spray it. A bunch of naked, half naked old dudes. You can expect that too. Sexy man ass right up there. Hunks of meat.
I tell you, that security guard straight in front there doesn't look like he's having the best day, though, does he?
No, they never do. They never do. Look at them. It's always difficult for them. What I love is when they just turn around and watch the show and just let people like plummet to their deaths in the pit.
Safety first. Shit. Now I've got one more to show you too, bro. Like, I think it's a cute photo, but a lot of people disagree. Like, what's the worst reaction you've ever got from a kid?
Oh no! I've never even seen this photo. What's wrong with that child's face? It looks like
I don't know. It's pretty ugly.
Yeah.
Well, I bet you she's shitting herself. What's the worst you got from
Dora
kids?
the Explorer there. I don't know. I mean, that's Sawborg Destructo. Probably looks like he's. I don't know. He's usually. You can usually find him at likes to hang around at big women's department stores.
What's the general reaction when kids see you guys though? Do they love you or do they hate you?
I mean, sometimes they love it, and sometimes they are scared. But usually, weirdly enough, kids tend to like GWAR. The kids, little kids, they realize that it's funny. I mean, I know some children that they don't like the masks and stuff when they're sitting there, but once we put them on, they're like, oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, true story. All right, brother. Well, thanks very much for your time. It's been a pleasure chatting with you. GWAR in Australia for good things kicking off on December the 5th, and guaranteed they're going to be one of the acts of the day you do not want to miss, brother. So we'll see you in a couple of months.
All right.
Take care, brother.